All right, so welcome and thanks for joining me in today's video. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at Target. Does Target still suck, or can we dip our toe in it? Now, we've covered Target in the past, and of course, many companies in the past that we cover. There's always updates to them. So the question is does it suck here? Is there a buying opportunity? I will tell you from a disclaimer, I've already got some options on a vertical spread here at this point. If you're doing it on the stock basis, of course, you could always nibble a few shares, 5 shares here, 10 shares there, 50 shares there, depending on your size and what you want to do and how much you want to spread out here and there. But if you want to learn more about options, definitely check out our other website, tradersfly.com, and the YouTube channel where we cover much more options related things. Now, let's go take a look at Target itself and some of the related companies. Right now, the stock is 137.50, moving up still. Walmart, Costco, Kroger, TJ Maxx. Kroger's a little bit down, but it's not that related, but I guess somewhat. Anyway, so here's kind of the retailers. They're doing pretty well, but let's take a look at some of the issues that's been going on with Target. So they did say, here's a Barron's article. They basically are saying, hey, Target raises dividend following sell-off. We buy the stock right here. Okay, so, okay. Faces more headwinds. Bank of America slashes prices of Target, and Target loses 15.7 billion. Oh my goodness. So there's been a lot of issues behind Target. So as we look at, we look at what's going on here. There's the LGBTQ move. It's hitting the shares. So they're doing a lot of issues behind the company, but it's not just that, right? So if we look at kind of just the chart here, go ahead and look at Target here. It wasn't just this one last thing in there. I mean, just companies in themselves were a little bit toppy here at this stage around 250. Stock's been selling off. And then again, now it's pulling back. The question I always think about it, like, is it kind of going to suffer more of a Sears fate? That's really the question. Now, I got in it, like you can actually see my note right here. I got in it right around here. Anyway, so I got into the with some vertical spreads right here, and it's actually doing quite well from a vertical standpoint, and they're powering higher. So all I'm looking is for a slight retracement in the company, maybe even to 150, and that's fine. Now I'm not looking for a major reversal back to 250. It does take time. From massive sell-offs right here, it could take 3 to 5 years, right? If they fall hard, it may take twice the length or just as much time to make that up, right? So let's say it takes you 5 months to gain weight. It may take you 5 months, expect 5 months to lose it, right? You could lose it faster, but it just requires more energy. So could that stock come back with more energy and go faster? Yeah, absolutely. But it's more difficult and not really realistic. So anyway, why don't you go ahead, write down in the comments and let me know how long you think, it'll take Target to kind of come back, and or if it'll even come back, or do you think this company is going to be dead and follow this year's fate? Anyway, from a trading perspective, you only need to trade, from little pops or little bounces or little dips on the downside. From a long investment perspective, this stock on a monthly has been doing quite well, and it could even pull back to this longer term trend and still be fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just that we've had a nice stretch here around that 2018, 2019, and all the way till 21, 22, and it just got, too expensive for that stage. So as far as Target goes, if we go back to the original question of can you dip your toe in it, or does it still suck? And I think right now, if you're looking from a longer term investment, yeah, you could nibble a little, but I wouldn't go aggressive. If you're looking from a short term perspective, it's not bad actually still from a shorter term for a little bounce, but I take profits quickly, or rather sooner than later. And from that longer perspective, I would also watch that longer term trend line right there. So if you're good holding on to it, I think it's still not bad, and it's still okay. And these are the tough trades, are the ones that usually work out the best. So anyway, as for those things go, it looks okay here from this perspective. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me. Hope that helps. Truly appreciate you sticking with me, and feel free to post a comment below. I'll see you next time.